And then why didn't you fight for it? It's like
I did.
while still being in India.
1 minute. You have a Dawood Ibrahim. Now I'll tell you why I didn't do it. So things get out of hand with the Dawood thing. Srinivasan enough thinks he's got something on me. Makes alliances politically with the powers that are in power at that point in time. IPL finals is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. This matter is just going round and round and round. Nothing about me. There's no accusations about me at all. It's IPL final day, third season. There's no accusation against me. Nothing. They say we need you to resign.
Why?
We want to do an inquiry. And we'll slap you on the wrist and you should resign. We have pressure from the political parties. All political pressure. From the Prime Minister downwards. At that point in time. I said, I will not resign.
This is Congress.
Yes, it's the Congress party. You want to fire me, fire me. But I will not resign. Overtures were made by the stalwarts of Congress to my family. They said, Lalit doesn't listen. He's not going to do. Senior billionaire Chino owners were called. Meeting was held at Mr. Malia's house before the finals. Step down, don't go to the final. And everything is fine in 2 months. I'm not concerned with 2 months. Why should I give up something I haven't done anything wrong? If I have done anything wrong, I am going to go to the final. Don't give you a speech, closing speech. They're all worried about the closing speech. I said, I will go and do the closing speech. Because I am going to explain the controversy to the people. As far as I'm concerned, I have nothing to hide. I said the right thing. What did I do wrong? I exposed Sunanda Pushkar. What is I doing wrong? She won. She got the team fine. At the end of the day, Dawood has been exposed. He's out. Okay? But the other guys have to carry on not doing it. How are they going to fund it? How are they going to do it? That's their business. Not my business. Future will tell whether they survive or not. I did my part. So, they all took the money in. The IPL went from 1 billion to 2.54 billion with Sony. Okay, everything else went, billions of dollars came in, more, another $1 billion came in for teams. BCCI benefited everywhere, all the way around. How do we make Lalit Modi? Every meeting had agenda items like this. I was never in charge of finance for anything. I never signed a check in my life. I never approved a check in my life. I did the marketing of it, but ultimately everything had to be approved. However bewildered people are of what I asked, I had to deliver at the end of the day. And I delivered not 10%, 500% of what I said I was going to deliver. Every time. A board when I joined was $40 million the day I left. And that is the April 26th, 2010. That's the day of the final of the IPL, the day I was fired. Okay? Suspended, not fired, suspended.
Suspended, yes.
It has 57,800 crores in the bank. So, my track record speaks for myself. Will I take 5 or 10 or 20 crores? Absolutely not. I spent millions and millions on my own. My plane costs was more flying up and down. Everything was mine. At the end of the day, did it make a difference? No. I ran businesses worth hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. Modi Group's revenue ran into billions of dollars. Do I need them? No, I didn't. And everybody knows that. But people who don't know, to make it a headline, to pull you down. Now they said, let's find out anything you know. Let's pull something in. All friends of Lalit Modi. Let's go after them.
But then they put a lot of money laundering cases on you as well.
Which money laundering case they put on me?
FEMA put something because
on BCCI. Please understand. Lalit Modi was the head of IPL. FEMA said, we moved the IPL to South Africa without government approval.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We don't need your approval to move to South Africa. We are a private organization. Who are you? We're not taking your money. We're not taking public money. It's our money, which is earned internationally. Okay, number one. And number two, I don't handle finance. I don't handle approval. It's the secretary's job and the finance controller of BCCI, finance secretary of BCCI, treasurer's job to get those approvals.
So your name was only brought up again and again.
I was one of the names, by the way. I was not the only name. They were all members of the BCCI. But do you recognize Mr. Pandav? No. Do you recognize XY? Srinivasan was there a little bit, but you recognize the name? No, really. Mr. Bindra's name, nobody would recognize those names in media at that point in time. Whose name was there? Lalit Modi. So who's blasted as Lalit Modi? FEMA case against BCCI, Lalit Modi. It's Lalit Modi moving to South Africa, spending $100 million on marketing. Yes, we spent $100 million, but did we take it out of public money? No. We raised the money ourselves by selling our rights. It was done directly through proper channels under the bilateral trade agreement between South Africa and BCCI, Cricket South Africa and BCCI, which has been going on for years, where BCCI cannot spend any money, of course under FEMA rules, unless you take RBI approval.
So what happened to these 22 charges?
Half of them got dropped. They never allowed me to come to even defend myself. I said, if you want me to, the day I was to defend myself, they closed the report because I was driving to the St. James Court, to the video conferencing room to give my report. They were afraid that first they thought I would never come to this report. While all the charges are being fought by my lawyers and everybody else directly, and all the other defendants, there were lots of defendants they put in, all the other companies that they went in, and all of them have won, by the way. Every one of them has won. Okay? They came to me, and to my turn, I was the last defendant. I was on the way, 10 o'clock was the start, it was 9:45, I get an email saying, report is closed, you're no longer required, and we have charged you and banned you for life. Okay, good, banned me for life, you were going to do it anyway, should have waited for 1 hour more, no? Like foolish, now you give me a time to say that you banned me. Fine, you banned me. How is that going to help anything else? I'm going to still go after you all. Because then I went to expose where they're making all their money. The money is not being made by the BCCI, it's being made by the association. You have to understand what BCCI politics is. I broke into it. When they're doing tax grants going in.
Yeah.
I wasn't concerned. I built the stadiums. I was the infrastructure. I brought Greg Chappell into Rajasthan. Rajasthan went on to win the Ranji Trophy under me. We never won a thing in our lives because we had great coaching. We had great academies. Built up the world's best academy out there. We got the world's best coaches in there. I never handled finance. I spent the money, which I earned for them. I never took a salary. I never took a payday. Okay? It was done. Everybody else did.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.